Hello and welcome to a new Limericks video to help practice your English pronunciation. In case you're wondering why I'm here by the pool on my yoga mat, it's because the main sound in this limerick, the main rhyming sound, is O, like in yoga. So let's have a look at today's limerick. So the limerick we're looking at today is: There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat.
There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat.
Okay, so first of all, the words that rhyme in this limerick, the words that sound the same, are boat and afloat with the O sound, and ain't and faint with the A sound. So just a note about that word ain't. In this sentence, it says, "No, you ain't," which for me, in grammatically correct English, would be "No, you aren't." But aren't doesn't rhyme with faint, so we say, in this case, ain't is used. Ain't is a whole other can of worms in English. It can mean am not, is not, are not, or even have not, do not, but that's something to look at another time. But just for the purposes of this limerick, it's purely for the sound A. So as I said, limericks are a great way to practice the stress and rhythm of the English language. So a limerick has a rhythm or a beat like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And this beat is kept by the stressed words in the limerick. Okay, so in this case the beat would be: was man boat, said afloat, afloat. Said ain't ready, faint, unhappy man boat. So have another listen to the limerick and see if you can hear those stressed words that are keeping the rhythm.
There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat.
So the stress words keep the rhythm. So to keep them the same length of time apart, we also need to have the unstressed words using up the same time. So the unstressed words that come between often get pushed together. So for example, if you look at line 1, there was an old man in a boat. There's 8 words there, but we just want the rhythm 1, 2, 3. So there was an old man. So there, before was, okay. An old man. An old gets pushed together. An old. An old. And again, in a are unstressed words, and they get pushed together to say inna. So there was an old man in a boat. So those unstressed words are said very quickly and pushed together. So let's take another look at the limerick and have a listen, see if you can hear those unstressed words being said very quickly and pushed together.
There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat.
So to practice a limerick and your English pronunciation, there are 3 parts that you have to remember. So first of all, the words that rhyme, that have the same sounds. So in this limerick, we've got boat and afloat with the O sound, and ain't and faint with the A sound. So those words need to have the same sounds. We also have to remember the stressed words that keep the rhythm. So those stressed words: was, man, boat, remember that. And then the unstressed words are said very quickly and pushed together. So have one more listen to the limerick, looking at all of those parts, and then you try.
There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat.
So how did you go? Could you say the limerick? Could you get the stress right and those rhyming words? Don't worry if you can't, it just takes practice. But it is a good way to practice the stress and rhythm of the English language, because English is a stress-timed language. So there are lots more limericks and other ways to practice your English pronunciation at Jill's English Pronunciation Gym, right here on my YouTube channel or on the Study HQ Cairns website. There are limericks, tongue twisters, phonetic sounds and lots more. Just a few minutes practice each day will help to work your English muscles, improve your English pronunciation and so improve your English listening. So head over to Jill's English Pronunciation Gym for a workout today. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you next time.